Last night I was reading a post where somebody was defending the use of insecticides, fungicides, and things like that. And they were saying that without insecticides, fungicides, and weed killers, up to 80% of our food would rot in the fields. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, we grow organic and 80% of our food is not rotting in the fields. What is this based on? And then I realized that they're looking at the system from a completely different point of view. Over the years, we've grown massively huge farms of 1 or 2 monocrops. And so, of course, you need things to kill, because that is not how nature works. Whenever you go hiking in the forest, it's a complete biodiversity. There's multiple species of trees and then animals and birds and things in those trees, and then you've got understory species, and then underground it's even way, way beyond the scale in terms of the number of critters in the ground. So the reason why most of our food would rot in the field is because we, as a society, are growing counter to natural systems. We're in opposition to nature all the time, and therefore you need to kill stuff. But that's not the way it has to be done. So this idea that organic can't feed the world is also not grounded in fact. And I know you hear, well, there's so many billion people in the world, and organic agriculture, there's not enough acres for organic agriculture to do it. Yeah, there are. Our yields are not that much lower than conventional yields. And with the crop rotations and everything we do, I would beg to challenge anyone that says that we would be feeding less people per acre than somebody using all of these chemicals. I don't know if there's anybody out there that does that study, but I would certainly welcome somebody coming and doing a study to see how many people we feed from our farm versus standard agriculture like this. Take a look. This is a field just up the road, and it's farmed by somebody else, but all it's had for the last 2 years is soybeans. They sprayed weed killer, and they used big equipment, seeded the soybeans, sprayed the soybeans, and big combines came in and harvested the soybeans. But you'll never find this kind of thing in nature, so it's no wonder we need all these pesticides in order to deal with the type of cropping systems that suit monocropping and big, huge equipment. But if we as a society are willing to go back to a more diversified approach, I believe we can be even more productive with the acres we have and be able to grow things with a fraction of the chemicals, benefiting our health, benefiting the environment, and better all the way around. But that's my thought of the day, and now my bird of the day is this hairy woodpecker. Now he keeps